Hey lovies, welcome back to another recipe. And on today's recipe, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make this delicious honey chicken roast. So guys, if you're interested in this delicious recipe, do stay tuned as I take you through the process and the ingredients for this recipe. So guys, let's get started. So guys, for this recipe, you're going to be needing some chicken, which you go ahead and wash and pat dry with some kitchen paper. So at this moment, you want to make sure you go ahead and give the chicken some deep cuts so your marinade will get properly inside the chicken. So when I'm done with the chicken, I will set this aside and get my carrots and baby potatoes, which I'm going to be adding into my chicken roast. So right here I have some curry powder, garlic powder, onion, mixed herbs, some black peppers, aromat, which is also known as bouillon powder, some smoked paprika, and chicken seasoning. So I'm going to be having the list of them on the description box. And right here I have 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil and 2 tablespoons honey. So right now I'll go ahead and peel the carrot. So I'm just going to take off the skin of the carrot. So guys, thank you very much for clicking on this video. I hope you do find this recipe helpful at the end of the video, and if you do, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you do have any questions regarding this recipe, don't hesitate to drop them on the comment section, as I'm always there reading your comments and giving answers to them. So guys, when I'm done peeling my carrots, I'll go ahead and wash the carrots and the potatoes. And after washing, I'll go ahead and chop the carrots into little size. So right now, I'll go ahead and cut the potatoes into 2 sides, because the potatoes, they are very tiny. So I'm not going to be peeling it. I'll just go ahead and slice it into 2 sides. So guys, right now I'm done with the carrot and potatoes. I'll set this aside and get a bowl and start adding all my seasoning. So I'll add in some garlic powder, onion powder, some mixed herbs, bouillon powder, some chicken seasoning, some paprika, hot paprika, and also some smoked paprika. So I'll go ahead and add in my black pepper, and I'll add in just a little bit of salt. So I'll stir this up together and mix them together. After mixing them, I'll get my chicken and add in some of the olive oil, and I'll use it to mix the chicken. And right now I'll add in some of my seasoned mix into the chicken and make sure I mix this up thoroughly with the chicken, while I use my hand to massage the seasoning into the chicken properly. You want to make sure that you massage the seasoning into the chicken thoroughly, and making sure that the seasoning gets into the inside the cut from the chicken. And I'll go ahead and add in the honey, which I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of honey. So this honey is going to give this chicken a very nice, delicious, mouth-watering flavor, which you are going to love. It's just going to turn this chicken to another level. So I'll make sure I mix this up thoroughly. And I'll get in the potatoes and carrots, and I'm going to be mixing this with some olive oil also, and I'll pour in my seasoned mix and use it to marinate the potatoes and carrots. So after marinating the potatoes and carrots and the chicken, I'll go ahead and use my cling film to wrap this up and put this in my fridge to marinate for about 4 to 5 hours. But minimum, you can marinate this for just 1 hour as you're going to get the taste. So this is 5 hours later. My chicken is well marinated. I'll just go ahead and mix this up one more time and get my oven bowl. So I will line the chicken into my oven bowl, and at this moment I'm already preheating my oven on 200 degrees for 10 minutes. So I'll go ahead also and add in my carrots and potatoes. So when I'm done, I will get a cling film and use it to cover this bowl to prevent the chicken and the carrot from getting burnt. So I will transfer this into the oven, and at this moment I'm going to be baking it for 30 minutes on 200 degrees. And 30 minutes later, this was what my chicken looked like. So I'll go ahead and drain off the broth, the liquid or the broth from the chicken, which I'm going to be using to make my gravy, my chicken gravy. So right now I'll mix 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of honey together, and I'll use it to glaze the top of the chicken, which is going to make it more shiny, and the honey is going to infuse more into the chicken. So after brushing this in, I will transfer back into the oven, and at this moment I will set my oven on 150 degrees to prevent the chicken from getting burnt quickly. So right now I'm transfer the chicken back into the oven on 150 degrees for just 15 minutes more, and this was 15 minutes later. My chicken came out very delicious, mouth-watering, looking beautiful and delicious. So I'll just go ahead and sprinkle in some dried parsley to give it that nice inviting color, and I'll go ahead and serve this with my hot gravy which I made from the chicken broth. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you do find this recipe helpful. I hope you do give it a try, and if you do, and if you find it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until I see you on my next recipe, do have a beautiful day. Bye bye.